Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, CSL West Georgia. Oh, look at everyone's smiling faces. We have such a wonderful treat, and we're going to start the service in meditation with Cheryl.
Good morning. And for anybody who's new, or those of you online, anyone who's new, we're just going to take a few minutes just to get centered and just to feel that indwelling presence. It is us. So you may want to just gently close your eyes and get comfortable in your seat, so that we can relax the body. And to start, let's just take some deep breaths at your own pace, just breathing in deeply. And as you let it go, just let all the tension flow out of your eyes, all the little muscles around your eyes and cheeks. And as we continue to breathe deeply, let's just relax all the muscles in the face, the forehead, the scalp, and down into the chin and the neck. And as we breathe deeply, we just relax the shoulders and let all that tension go out through the arms, down through the back and chest. And again, as we breathe, when we let go of the breath, let go of the tension. And it flows down through the torso and the legs, and into the feet as we just let all the tension drain out of the body. And we begin to feel this peace that passes all understanding. Peace. Peace. And we may be focusing on the third eye, the single eye in the forehead. Just a little focus there as we feel this peace and this awareness of the indwelling spirit that we are. If our mind starts to wander, just let the thoughts float by. And be aware of the oneness that we are with all consciousness. The power that pervades the universes. And here let us turn over any concern to this inner power right now. Let's just turn it over, surrender it. And now let us give thanks that our concerns have been turned over to the divine. And let's just let go and rejoice in it. And if these start to come up during the week, we just say, I release and I let go. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And we begin to come back into this time and space, feeling renewed and refreshed. Like a weight has been lifted from us. And we begin to take deep breaths and just slowly come back into this time and space, opening our eyes whenever we feel like it. And so it is.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's always so hard to come back. Please stand and let us read together our mission and vision statement along with the declaration. You can find it in your bulletin or you can read it on the screen. CSL is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. Declaration. I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now, and I rejoice in it, and so it is. Our community song. And our children's reading by Victoria. Welcome, Victoria.
God is all that there is, and I am one with God. I am unique, special, and I have many wonderful qualities. I am confident and comfortable in my own skin. I'm smart and capable of learning anything I want to. I am full of curiosity and wonder, always exploring and learning new things. I am a good friend and treat others with kindness. I'm in control of my thoughts and I choose to be happy. I make a positive difference in the world, and so it is.
And our reading today will be Miss Gloria Reed.
Okay, this reading comes from the Science of Successful Living by Raymond Charles Barker, one of the forefathers of New Thought, I should think. It is a spiritual and psychological challenge to remain flexible. Fortunately, these modern times offer you more variety of ideas, things, and situations that any generation has had at its command. You cannot blame anyone but yourself if you do not make steady progress in the unfolding of your consciousness. A daily checkup on your ways of thinking and feeling will show you where you are. Say yes to all that intrigues you, inspires you, and helps you grow. Make a definite effort to get the ideas that you want. Search them out and follow through on them. Find people who think as you do and have fellowship with them. Old friends may have to take a second place to new ones, but this is right. Be liberal, progressive, and venturous, and the larger scene will unfold with greater good than you have ever known before. Think of God in the grandest terms possible. Think of your own spiritual nature in equally large terms. Fasten your attention on your possibilities and how to attain them. Know that the infinite welcomes the person who can move forward. Investigate the new and release that which has not served its purpose. This is the flexibility of spirit. It is your flexibility now.
Thank you, Gloria. Our musical selection.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, into the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul. Everything into the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul. Here I come, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I come, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love. I choose the sweetest kind of life. So get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
Her name is Cerise Patron, and you can look at her all over YouTube. Spelling her name is Cerisepatron. Cerise Patron. Now, I apologize. Now, I have the privilege and the pleasure to introduce you to Diana Johnson. She's from SLCA. Her talk will be on The Universe is Aligning with Me. Diana Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you. And good morning to all of you again here at CSL Douglasville. Can you hear me? And thank all of you for having me back, trusting me to come back and share with you on this wonderful, wonderful journey called life. Yeah. Yes, I am a practitioner, licensed practitioner at SLCA of Atlanta. Reverend Dr. David Alexander is our spiritual director. Yes. I love this teaching. I love this teaching. I love this Science of Mind teaching that I have grown to know that I am one with spirit. I am a spiritual being. So are you. This title, The Universe is Always Aligning with Me, came about, as some of you know, after meditation. My spiritual practice is a daily thing, all day thing. And when I heard the universe is always aligning with me, I got to thinking, yeah, the universe supports me in everything I do, good, bad, or indifferent. There's no such thing as no. The universe, God, give us free spirit. We have a choice. Early in this teaching, when I understood that, I would ask the questions, well, if I go out and do something crazy, would the universe support me? Yes. I had to learn the universe, God wouldn't say, no, don't do that. I'll show you how to do the right thing. I made a conscious decision and choice to understand this, to understand the teaching. And I might switch back and forth, universe, God. But anyway, I learned that wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am. And keeping that in my consciousness, I learned how not to walk in fear. I learned how not to think and lack limitation. With all the stuff that I hear that's going on in the city of Atlanta, I don't walk in fear because I know the presence of God is always with me wherever I go. When I hear stuff on the news, I don't get upset. I take it as an opportunity to pray, to do a treatment for those that are doing the things, those that things have been done to that may not feel good, but I also understand it's a part of their path. The universe is always aligning with me, and I know the universe is also aligning with everyone, even with you. God is spirit. Spirit is substance. Substance is abundance. And abundance is this large quantity of everything, just everything, health, wealth, friends, whatever you want to attach abundance to, substance is that. As I started thinking about God being wherever I am and the universe is aligning with me, I also made a conscious decision to allow myself to be in this space, to trust it, to always trust it, because God never fails. It's the human side of us that fail. When I really got that in my consciousness to trust this, a whole nother realm opened up for me. This thing I was sharing with our practitioner core a few weeks ago, multiple streams of income. I didn't understand how big it was, and I talked about the streams of income that comes to me, a pension, Social Security check. I was working at Nordstrom's full time, and while I was working at Nordstrom's full time, I made a decision to work because I felt I needed the benefits for some dental work to be done. The universe is aligning with me. And understanding that it wasn't about me working, it was about the multiple streams of income. And I said, okay, God, multiple streams of income. I started calculating the checks I was getting. Came out to 6 or 8 checks a month. And when I did the math, It was the same amount of money that I was getting before I retired 13 years ago a month. I was like, God, this is crazy. This is how I talk to God. This is crazy. So as I kept thinking and Spirit kept putting it in my forefront, multiple streams of income, I kept doing the math and I said, okay, God, I would go walk. One day I went walking. Just last week, I walked 3 miles a day. There was a Visa card on the ground, picked it up, kept walking, got home. Before I threw it away, looked on the back of the Visa card and it had a number, a gift card. I dialed the number and I said, yeah, somebody's already used this up. Just threw it on the ground. When I dialed the number, it said, change the PIN, change your PIN. Okay, I got a Visa gift card. Whoever had that card had a PIN. Trusting what I know, I put in my birthday, 1108, 4-digit PIN. When I put that in, it said, your balance is $54. I'm like, yeah, right. The universe is aligning with me, multiple streams of income. Okay, later on that day, I went to do my grocery shopping. I think I was at Trader Joe's. Anyway, I just asked, do y'all take Visa gift card? Yes, I had money. When I did the card, it paid off. And I said, wait, there was still some money on here. And then it clicked, multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income doesn't necessarily mean checks or money that you're getting from whatever you do. Multiple streams of income is people paying for your purchase in line. That has happened to me so many times, just talking to people. And I would share this teaching or what I know about God. And when I get ready to pay for my purchase, they say, oh no, that person in front of you paid for it. I have gone places, excuse me, where playing with people's children, they will gift me. Going to estate sales, they will tell me, just get what you want. This is what you'll pay for. And if you want to take all of this, it's money that I don't have to spend, which is income that I am keeping for myself. A few weeks ago, I connected with a friend that I hadn't seen since 2005. Still haven't seen her, but we caught up and she shared with me the condos they had. One in St. Augustine, Florida, and one in Hilton Head. I haven't been to Hilton Head in about 30 years. She said, Diana, anytime you want to use one, no money out of my pocket, none. Another stream of income, another stream of income. I shared with Sandy my experiences when I shop. Things just jump out there. The universe is aligning with me. I've taken so many classes to understand what the universe is, aligning with it, not knowing that at the time that I took these classes that I was born with all of this stuff. God created, when we were created, we came with everything we needed, opulence, abundance, everything, but we just forgot along the way. And it's coming back to me, and I'm so grateful for it. I do my gratitude work every single day, all day. I do my forgiveness work. I laugh, I love people, I enjoy life. I don't see anything as bad. It might not feel good, but I know in the end, I can see the good in all of this. It's the universe aligning with me. That's all it is, the universe. It's the universe aligning with all of you all. This stuff is so real. I had an opportunity to take a class, the 4 T's of prosperity. If any of you know about this class? Well, anyway, I was working during that time. And also under multiple streams of income, I had to go back years past to see how I had a lot, or what I call a lot, because in spirit, there's no such thing as a lot or a little. It just is. It just is. We put the value on everything. And I remember taking this class, and one thing we had to do was say and treat for each person in this class what they wanted out of life. I was working at the time, and I wanted to be a recruiter for Lockheed Martin. Well, that wasn't happening with Lockheed, but Lockheed did have this program where if you referred somebody, an hourly person, you would get $500 after they made their 90 days. After I did 4 people, the people that I referred, Lockheed started putting the $500 in my paycheck before they made their 90 days. And I got to looking at this multiple streams of income and started jotting down past history, past stuff from the past that were multiple streams of income. I know now that I have abundance. I know this. I know that I am supposed to live an opulent life. I also know that the universe is always aligning with me because I'm in alignment. I do the spiritual work, which is treating for people, loving people, seeing the good in people, supporting people, just knowing that this universal system is a spiritual system. We are spiritual beings. The presence of God is around everything we do. Just recognize it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The 4 T's of prosperity: time, talent, tithe, and treasure. My treasure, my gift is talking. I love to talk. I love to talk. And I understand now it's because I have something to talk about, this teaching. I used to talk a lot before I got into this teaching, but all of my talking is about this teaching. Science of mind, the goodness of God. And I took a class called Self-Mastery. In Toastmasters, we have what we call a pathway, what pathway you want to take to be a great speaker. Toastmaster has one called Presentation Mastery. That's my path, because this is an opportunity for me to speak to the world about what I know is true. God is all there is. God is all there is. The universe is aligning with me, supporting me in everything I say, do, or think. And it's all about consciousness. And I share with you, I no longer have thoughts or live in that realm of fear or insecurity, lack of limitation. Yes, sometimes stuff will crop up and I immediately put myself in check. Okay, God, you're right here with me. You're right here with me. One day, I remember I had to have cash money for something. Living here in Atlanta, a lot of businesses are going cashless. They want you to use a card. And I said, okay, I have a card just for this. In 1 week, I had to get 3 debit cards because somebody had gotten into the account. And when I called the bank about it, they said, ma'am, destroy the card. We're sending you another one. I just got this card the other day. In 1 week, 3 cards. And then one day, I think it was 2 cards. So I made a conscious decision to start carrying cash with me also. Well, this particular day, I didn't have any cash. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I couldn't tell anybody to Zelle me any money because the card. And then I remember I had a credit card that I chose not to use, but I had to use that card. And I remember, girl, you don't have to fear or fret for anything. And on this particular day, I remember I was in Publix. And that's what it was. I was in Publix and didn't have the cash or the card to pay for anything. And this person who I've been chatting with about giving, receiving, and circulating, it'll come back. And she was so excited about it because she had never heard it before in Publix. Yes. And when I got ready to pay for the purchase and realized the money wasn't there, she had already paid for the purchase. This has happened so many times for me. Just so many times the universe aligning with me. And another way I got this title too, I think I asked you if you'd heard of the movie, The Lincoln Lawyer. Has anybody heard of that? Well, The Lincoln Lawyer, I'll just share this with you. He drives several cars and all of them are Lincolns, but he did a lot of good work for people that didn't have money. And one of the characters in this movie said this, and I'm like, okay, the movie industry is catching on. Hopefully everybody is catching on. The universe is aligning with me. The universe is aligning with all of you all also. I know I'm centered in the abundance of God. I know this. I see it every day in my life. I wake up some mornings before I get out of the bed and I'm thinking, because my day starts 3:30, 3:45. The biggest challenge that I'm having now is, what am I going to put on and what am I going to eat? When I first came here, I was what you call a hot mess because I just gotten over this health challenge, struggling with how to catch up financially, but I stayed on this path. God is all there is. And from the first time I came here, I don't remember how long ago it was, to now, it's okay. I'm in a good place. I wake up and I think, what am I going to put on or what am I going to eat? That's nothing compared to what I used to think, even in this teaching, because I am so in alignment with the universe now, consciously. I have little sticky notes all over my monitor, my laptop, in my car, reminding me wherever I go. So that's my voice now. That's all I talk about, because the world has forgotten that God is all there is, that the universe is always aligning with us. All we have to do is get in alignment. And to get in alignment is doing your spiritual work, knowing who and what God is, whose God is, the universe, this spiritual thing. I used to hear Dr. Barbara King say, it'll work if you work it. It'll work if you work it. And I'm like, what will work if you work it? I used to, and speaking from the pulpit, she would just say that because people that had been there for years knew. I went on a mission to find out what would work if you work it. Whatever you say, the law of the universe, it'll work, because your words is your law. You speak it, it'll happen. No matter what you say, it'll happen. So I made a conscious decision to say things that are good, think things that are good, know that God is all there is, God is good, God is love. I did a speech last week, be impeccable with your words. Don Miguel Ruiz wrote the 4 agreements. Thank you, God, that I know the universe is aligning with me, because my words, I want them to be impeccable. I want to say good things, love and love. And with that, I like to leave with you part of what I breathe and know for myself every single day. And that is, Before I say this, when I read spiritual stuff, my Bible, the Science of Mind text, the Science of Mind magazine, when it make reference to you, them, they, I personalize it. I say Diana, I say me, I say you, I personalize it. And that's another way I got into the alignment, knowing that the universe, I'm in alignment with the universe. And in the Science of Mind text on supply, I always say, I am surrounded by pure spirit. My thought is God thought. Everything I do is a success. I am led, guided, and inspired by the living spirit of God. I'm filled with the consciousness of God. I know this. I know this. I'm compensated for all my efforts. I'm surrounded by substance, which always take the form of supply, and then it manifests itself to me for whatever it is that I desire. I try not to use the word need because that's a condition, whatever I desire. There is always a continuous movement toward me of supply. All that the Father has is mine. I know this. I know this. The truth makes me free from fear, poverty, bondage, or lack. The truth is, God is all there is. God is all there is. And I also know abundance and substance is a spiritual idea. And that spiritual idea is understanding all the things of spirituality, God, what we're here for. I have abundance because I am abundance. And again, all that the Father has is mine. All that the Father has is yours. You got to believe it, know it. Do whatever it is that you feel you have to do to get this in your consciousness. And always remember, the universe is always aligning with me. The universe is always aligning with you. And this ends my talk for today. Thank you.
The universe is aligning with me. Thank you, Diana. We have a musical selection.
When I asked for this song to be whatever Source was seeking for it to be, the words came out much like the previous song as a prayer, except it's a prayer from the higher self to the lower self. Check it out. Self to the imaginary lower self. Here I am. I've heard that you've been looking for me. A part of me to look for me. I think it's kind of funny. Here I am, waiting for you to listen for me now. I can wait for as long as it takes, because everything's already here right now. Right now, holy instant, holy moment. something go down that you don't like. Remember, oh, remember, there's no wrong and there's no right. Holy instant, holy moment.
Stay tuned for the announcements in the coming months. John Stringer will be here. Holy, holy Om. If you can't figure out a way to go into meditation, that is a great way to center. It is time for our conscious giving. It is now time for conscious giving to this community, Center for Spiritual Living, West Georgia. Money is a spiritual activity. Spiritual giving is an opportunity to express our gratitude and our open consciousness to receive greater abundance. It is the practice of participating in the circulation of the universal good. We have 3 ways to give here at CSL West Georgia. You can put cash or a check in the envelope found in the bulletin. You can donate electronically with your phone by using the information found on the back of the bulletin. This information is also being placed in the chat window for our online viewers. Thank you, online viewers. You can also donate online using our personal Breeze account. We acknowledge online giving by using an online giving card. If you did not pick up one at the door, please take one from the usher and place it in the collection plate if you are already an online giver. Conscious giving continued. Now, as one consciousness for prosperity, I would like us to say together, freely I give with a feeling of abundance, knowing that my gift blesses others and myself as well. And together we say, I am grateful for the divine givingness circulating abundantly through my life, our community, and our world. Announcements. Next Sunday, we have a wonderful guest. Reverend Bronte Colbert will be delivering the message. Reverend Bronte is a retired Unity minister from Unity Athens. After the service, we will be getting to know her better. And what better way for us to get to know her through brunch? We're going to have a wonderful brunch, and we hope each and every one of you come and join us and get to know Reverend Bronte better. Conscious giving, as we mentioned earlier, one of the ways to give is through our personal Breeze account. If you want to know more about the advantages of having your own Breeze account, this is how you set it up. I would like for you to speak with Ronnie. She's in the back raising her hand, and she's usually can be seen by the door. And she can give you all the information that you need about your own personal Breeze account. Thursday night study group, we have a midweek refresher. Every Thursday evening, we have a spiritual study group from 7:30 to 9 here at the center. We are currently using the basic principles of the Science of Mind by Dr. Frederick Bells. This is the material we're using. It is wonderful. It is a wonderful opportunity to come together, to share, to laugh, to learn, to eat, and to be inspired. Affirmative prayer treatment. Prayer. If anyone is dealing with an issue for which they would like to support and have the support of someone knowing the truth. Our practitioner, Shauna Kay, will be available to talk with you after the service. Now, we have a social media account, ladies and gentlemen. We would love for you to connect with us on all our social media platforms. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow the Instagram, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That is it for the announcements. Let us stand and say our closing affirmation. We go forth today knowing that we are God's blessing in the world. Only good comes to us, and so it is. And Marcia will lead us in our community song. Start circling up. Okay. And here's Marcia.
You don't need to introduce me because you guys are the one that's singing. I'm just keeping time. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With Spirit as Creator, united all are we. Look at someone and sing this. Let us walk with each other. Look at each other. In perfect harmony. Yes. Yes, peace begins with me, as this is the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment, live each moment, peace eternally. Look at each other. Lest there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. All right, love on someone. Love on someone.